Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Breaking Browder Farm. Today I am going to be making a Cocomelon layered vinyl HTV shirt. I am going to my niece's first birthday and she loves Cocomelon. So of course her mom made it Cocomelon themed. And my son now loves Cocomelon. And he wants a shirt because he saw me making theirs, so I'm going to make him one as well. So this is my sister's shirt. This is Mackenzie's shirt. For her first birthday, I added a 1 to it. And then this is Nicole's boyfriend's shirt. Mackenzie's dad. Okay, so I've got all my colors pulled out. Let's see how many it is. 11 colors. I've got for a shirt. Got a ruler. I also have my tape measure here because I'm working on a couple different projects right now and have things everywhere. I have scissors, my weeder, and then some masking tape if the HTV needs help sticking to my mat. And then I've also got my mat. This is what we've got. Now let's get started on the computer. First, you start in your Cricut design space. I'll make it bigger. Start a new project. Now, I have already purchased this off of Etsy, the Cocomelon SVG. I think it was around $1. So that saved a lot of the work for me. I don't have to go into Inkscape and get this image. The forest shirt is going to be a little different than the others that I showed you. I'm going to do his with this white background with the Cocomelon on it, since his is not going to say Coco Mom, Coco Dad, and then Mackenzie at the bottom. So I'm just going to leave it like it is. Since it's a child's shirt, I'm going to go ahead and go up here in the size portion, and I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to backspace this, and for the whole image for a kid's shirt, the size I want this to be about 5.5 by 4.5. Now that's the entire image. So your watermelon piece in the background, your white piece, these pink pieces are not all going to be 4.5 by 5.5. Obviously, they're going to be the size that they're needed for what they're needed for. After you have got your design, how you want it, go up here in the top right corner and click Make It. Now, as you can see, it will sort it into the different color mats that you need. Oh, that is what I did not do. I did not pull out the light pink here out of my file. So there are actually 12 pieces of vinyl, and it shows you. Some of you may be aware that there is the Cricut app that you can put on your phone, and you can take your camera and give it access on your phone in the app to take a picture of your mat. And if you have pieces that you're using, like I'm using a piece of black, then you can stick the colors on your mat wherever you want them, however they'll lay, and it knows the colors. It goes with that color on the mat, and it will automatically sort it for you. Since it sounds really easy, I've never done it that way, so I'm going to stick with the way I know, which is individual mat colors. So let's get started. I grabbed the other pink. Now I'm ready to go. It tells you to start with the white first. I've hooked up my machine to my computer, and now let's go. Before I get started, one thing, always make sure to mirror your vinyl so that things just turn out right, because you're putting it backwards. Shiny side goes down on the mat, and so your matte side stays up, and your matte side is actually your color that's going to be pressed on the shirt, and the shiny side is actually your barrier, and it keeps it held in place. So always mirror it because it's gonna be reversed on the shirt. Here in the bottom right on my computer screen is the continue button. Hit continue. Your computer will connect to the machine. It will tell you all of your settings here at the top. I like to use Iron-On Plus. It just gives me a deeper cut and it makes things a lot easier to weed. And it also tells you here, gives you a warning, make sure your mirror is on and the iron material is face down, shiny side down. Once you're ready and your settings are set to where you want them to be, to load your mat, you put them under these bars here and press this arrow and you're ready to cut. And that will be the Cricut, the C button. Now I'm gonna save you a little bit of boredom by watching me cut all of these and go ahead and cut them, and I'll be back to show you how easy it is to weed whenever you use the Iron-On Plus setting. I will show you as soon as I get all of these cut. Jeez. I have all my pieces cut, so now I'm going to just simply go through and weed them all. There are a ton of little pieces. I have all my pieces cut and weeded. That took about 9 minutes or so. Now I'm going to prep my shirt and turn on my heat press, get that started. For my shirt, I'm gonna lay it out and I'm gonna roll it with a lint roller and then put it in the heat press once it gets up to heat. My shirt is rolled, my heat press is on and ready to go. I pressed mine at 350 for 30 seconds. Now I'm not gonna fully let these go for 30 seconds, probably like 20. And then when I'm finished completely, then I will press it on the front and then reverse press it like I do on my screen transfers, as you'll see in that video right there. Putting the shirt here, flatten it out. Press it for about 10 seconds to get some of the moisture out. Now mine has this mat underneath it and I just pull out the entire mat, especially on a kid's shirt. Going to grab my materials, the base materials that is, put them on the shirt. I like to stand over it so I can make sure that it's even. And centered. Now that I have my vinyl how I like it, I'm gonna add my Telfa sheet. Slide it under, make sure that everything stayed fine. Now I'm gonna press it. I have all of my layers on here. These are all separate cuts, but I cut them small enough so I was able to just press it once with that instead of pressing it each time for each letter. So my final finished product, I think it turned out really well, guys. Final product, whenever you're finished and you are pulling it off the heat press for the last time, you flipped it over, let it lay on a flat surface until it's completely cooled down. So that will prevent any wrinkles in your design. That is all I have for you today, guys. Thanks for following along. If you have any questions or have anything you want me to do specifically, just let me know down in the comments. Thanks.